How did I get into this mess? That's boring enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a civil defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Gaffled. Smack, smack. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if the day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. I honestly think that's my phone. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Now listen up. You better get on guard at a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. Maya. Phoenix. Phoenix! Or I don't know who's doing that. Oh, it's Mia. But Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what? What am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst times are when you have forced your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Ah, Gumshoe. I'm really sorry. Where are you? They let me join the investigation team. We're chasing after the killer, pal. Didn't have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads in the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over. Until the verdict is handed down. We're going to do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can now guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you do to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Beep. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah! Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. March 23rd, 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Madame Garnet. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrienne Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrienne Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Garnet. and have proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she is guilty after all? I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews is nothing to do with committing the actual murder. Huh? I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, Wong Carter was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is mad on Wright. Well, what a surprising turn of events. Epic forehead. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edward said is true. But we still have to hold on as long as we can. At least until my safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Smack. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edwards. The prosecution calls the defense's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Defendants. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Oh, okay. I'm, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry, well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you are asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Unguarded's room. Okay, sure. I don't have a voice set up for Matt. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I guessed at the end of the night, so I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place, Mr. Powers, doesn't it? Talking with a bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Guy is speaking with was an ordinary bellboy, well, what are you implying? My epic forehead is implying. Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right? A visit to Matt's room. After the award ceremony, by myself? Why'd you go by yourself? Mr. Wright. What is it? You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Huh? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into a bad guy. Every time? Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry. So you went to the defendant's room and then? Hey, wait a minute. How did I suddenly get turned into the bad guy here? That was standing there as... I have no clue what to do, so I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing a mask then. first you thought it was the billboard? Phoenix is the same thought as me. Bottle of juice? Okay, I have an idea, but hold on, we need to... Okay, let's present... Oh crap, I screwed up. Crap. I thought you had to present John Doe or something to get the sounds. Okay, fine. I'll figure what to do next round. I'll just see you guys later.